Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, man. We got another body cam. Today's body cam, Good Samaritan saves baby from mom trying to sell her.
That's a crazy title.
Man, why you just, I don't, let me ask you, you might know, you might not know, somebody might know. Say, for instance, you got a 2 or 3 year old. Could you take him to, a DHS office or something, or a DCS office, and, be like, hey, unfortunately, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in a position to be able to raise my child. I want to be able to get my child.
Maybe so, because I think at any point you can give a child up for adoption, right? Or am I mistaken?
I don't know.
That'd be a question I have to ask my cousin.
Which one?
The older one.
The younger one might know too.
But I mean, I asked the older one before I asked the younger
one. Just experience wise.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a crazy title, man. Why we out here trying to sell our child, man? If you at the point where you can't literally take care or raise your child?
Or is it one of those type of things, or are you just trying to do it for you to get some
drugs? But still, you at the point where you can't raise a child, even if you're trying to get some money for that. You're not at the point where you need
Right.
Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, even if you're trying to do that, you have no business trying to raise a child. Mm. But hey, with that being said, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it in with a thumbs up.
Hey, man, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, she said, if you...
Ooh.
I'm sorry, y'all.
From the previous video. Sorry.
Yeah, she said, if you give me $500 right now, you can have... I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves.
What? No. I would never sell my child.
And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard.
My child is my life.
Wow.
I never, ever hurt my baby.
And I'm like, is she crazy?
In March 2024, a woman walks into a police station with an 18-month-old girl and a shocking claim. The child's mother tried to sell her own baby, and when that didn't work, abandoned her entirely. But what sounds like an open...
Bro,
where we at, babe?
She hiding a motherfucker. Come on, you know where we at.
What was it, Ohio?
No.
No.
This is not a Ohio-style case.
Is it Milwaukee?
This is not an Ohio-style case. Think of the bizarre ass that's going on. Come on. Where all the crazies be at?
Everywhere.
No, where do the real crazy in the U.S. really be at? New York or where?
Where we at?
The fact is,
crazy people everywhere. So I don't know where.
No, it's only two. New York City got a bunch of crazies, and another state got a full of crazies. Now Ohio, I ain't know Ohio was that crazy till we started doing body cams. That's why I be like, damn, well, Ohio. But this other state, I already knew they were crazy.
And when that didn't work, abandoned her entirely. But what sounds like an open and shut case takes a twisted turn when the mother accuses the woman of orchestrating a plot to steal her baby.
What?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the afternoon of March 5th, 2024, a woman comes into the Palatka, Florida Police Department with an 18-month-old baby on her.
I wasn't even thinking about Florida. Florida got some crazy folks. I was not thinking about Florida at all. I don't know why.
Bro,
it never.
That's why I was like, "See, come on."
You was putting too much pressure on me. I was like, "What?"
She can't work on the pressure.
I don't work good under pressure.
I'm like, "See, you know this." She like, "I don't know this." I'm like, "Yes, you do." Bro, Florida is all the crazy people is in New York City.
Mad. I'm like, dang, where is it at?
I won't get mad. But all the crazy
If they
people are
said
in New York City and in Florida. I get upset with you because I'm like, I know you know the answer.
I wasn't thinking about Florida. I just wasn't thinking about Florida at all.
Man, think about the cases, like compare the cases that we hear from Ohio and the cases we hear from Florida. Florida joints be crazy. Ohio, you be like, what? But the Florida joints, you be like, bro, they some crazy people shit. Y'all gotta be high. Y'all on that dope.
Shoulder and an extraordinary story.
Gonna bring her some clothes, diapers over, but we didn't. I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off because she had to take pictures of her because she's okay. Don't cry, sweetie. Because she don't deserve it.
I'll come. Go in there and I'll come sit with you.
Well, I'll come sit with you. All right. I called DCF to John, and he's going to be calling me back.
Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of what
I'm a mom first.
I understand.
The woman is an employee at H&R Block, and she says she was getting ready to close last night when a client named Jessica came in with her baby daughter.
Both of them had no shoes on. Her and Jessica walked in, and she asked me could I give her a new Emerald card because her taxes had dropped, and she left it somewhere or something happened with it. So I got ready to put her stuff in, and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off, and she was like pointing at her private. Like it was irritating her or something. So I was like, oh, maybe it's the diaper, you know, kids get irritated or whatever. And she was like, she's not going to do that because I only have one diaper for her. So she put the diaper back on her. And it wouldn't, you know how the sticky side of the diaper, it wouldn't stick no more. So she like hit her. And was like, you just stupid. You shouldn't have did that. And I was like, what? So I called the police.
She says she waited until police arrived and then went home for the night, unaware that her involvement with this woman was far from over.
This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom, Jessica, was laying on the AC unit. And she was in a Dollar General's buggy. And it was drizzling. She was asleep and the baby was in there hollering. Well, I said, do you need help? Like, do you need me to call DCF so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. And she snatched her daughter out the top part and slammed her in the bottom part.
The woman says that Jessica left at that point. Not long after, someone at a nearby restaurant calls the police to complain about a woman and her baby walking around asking for food. The responding officer finds Jessica inside, annoyed that someone reported her.
Because they were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well, more they wanted to make sure the baby was okay and that you were okay.
I'm fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
So what's the situation? What are you going through right now?
I'm going through a lot.
Like as far as housing, why are you looking for emergency housing?
Because I had a boyfriend who used to beat the out of me and I don't want it around my kid.
Okay.
If you can please help me in any way.
Well, okay, so I've got our victim's advocate coming out. She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna bring some stuff for the baby.
Where?
She sounds hot. Mm-hmm. She doesn't sound like she sounds hot or like she's coming down from a high. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't. She's not like a sober.
Doesn't sound
like functioning individual. She's had been previously intoxicated. That's probably the reason why she was passed out. And I ain't no telling what else she might have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Possibly the P word. I don't want to say it for YouTube purposes, but selling herself. And you can only do so much with that, you know? So ain't no telling what else she's possibly, you know? And you got this kid who looks, what you get, 1.5, 2? Or did they say the baby age?
I didn't write it down if they did say it.
But the baby looks about between the ages of 1 and 2, right? Probably like an 18-month-year-old.
Oh, they did say 18
months.
months. They did say 18 months.
They said 18 months?
They did. My bad. I do remember reading that.
But doesn't... So, how we get here? And that's when I'll be like, everybody is not equipped to have a child.
True.
Like, I understand we thinking the cycle is to, you know what I'm saying, eventually get to the point where we need to have a kid. But if you're not in a position to take care of another human being in this world because you can barely take care of yourself, please do not bring in another human into this world that has to go through hell because of your decisions. Right. having a.
She'll be coming over here.
You know, just because a baby cries doesn't mean that they're in trouble.
No.
I'm sure you have kids.
I do. I have a son and a stepdaughter.
I can't even believe this. Is that rescue for my child?
No. They're going to a different call.
The victim's advocate arrives with her assistance, but Jessica is wary of their motives.
No, y'all making me feel threatened.
Oh, no.
This is the victim's advocate that I told you I had come.
No, y'all really making me feel threatened. I got 4 y'all.
No. We have a bunch of stuff for you and the baby.
Jessica settles enough to accept the help these women have brought for her, but she doesn't let her guard down entirely.
It's just right now, I'm needing a place to stay. She thinks y'all are probably trying to take her away from her.
No, I'm not taking her away from mommy.
But Jessica does wind up separated from her daughter, and according to the woman at the police station, it happened later that day.
She came back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, ma'am, you gotta leave. Like you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving. And then took her in the bathroom. When she left out there, I called the police. And she literally pushed the buggy in the road and laughed about it. And then hurry up and grabbed it. And I'm like, is she crazy?
She says that although she gave the officer details about Jessica's behavior, she was told that it would come down to her word against the mother's, but it wouldn't be long before Jessica would return yet again. And this time, she would come with a shocking offer.
She came back. I see her walking back towards our job. And she said, come here, because I trust you, come here. So I'm like, oh my God. I asked 2 of my coworkers to walk out with me because I don't know what's in somebody's mind. And as I walked over there, she said, if you give me $500 right now, you can have it. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves. And I said, are you serious? At this time, the baby got up and she was getting ready to walk in the road. And I grabbed the baby and I picked her up and I said, I'm not giving you no money. She said, well, just have her because it's just too much for me.
The woman's account nearly defies belief, but when the police speak to Jessica a couple of days later, they hear a story that could turn the entire...
A couple of days later, so shorty, where you think your child is?
Now, whatever you about to tell them, if it's something crazy, like, oh, whatever.
Right here, she looks sobered up. She's still a little fucked up in the head, but she looks sobered up. Like, she don't look like she was the other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Entire case upside down.
I went to file my taxes at H&R Block. While I was there, one of the members of my church filed my taxes for me. She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. She said she wanted to buy her some clothes. She know I just got out of abusive marriage, and I'm trying to get back on my feet.
And this was Monday or Tuesday?
Oh, she got close on.
She's only been gone for 2 days. Only 2 days.
Okay. Well, today is Thursday, so that would have make it, what, Tuesday night? Tuesday night. You tell me like approximately what time?
About 7.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
7 p.m.?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Jessica says that although she was reluctant at first, she ultimately agreed to hand her daughter over for the night.
I allowed her to take Gigi.
You ain't finna allow nobody to take your daughter because when the victim's advocate came, you was,
Right.
Because anybody could take your kid then and took him to somewhere and said the mother's not fit, you know?
Right.
So.
And about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block. So I sent a text message and I said, if you not produce my child, I'm going to call the police.
What's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal. She's the black girl with the pink hair.
Jessica paints herself as a caring mother who was tricked into giving up her baby, which is a far cry from the story police heard at the station.
I said, do you need help? Again, I'm asking you, do you need help? And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard. And I said, okay. And I got the baby. I was crying. I walked across the street and I tried to wake her up. And I put her in my car and I told her she is going to be okay. This should not go on with a child.
You don't remember having a conversation about trying to sell Giovanni?
What?
I'm just
No.
No. Okay.
I would never sell my child.
Okay.
No. I can't even believe that was even stated. My child is my life.
Not only is Jessica's story completely different, she tells the detectives that she knows exactly what's going on here.
To be honest with you, my sister, me and her have a very bad relationship. She has wanted my child. She's told lies to my entire family. I believe she sent Crystal to do that on purpose because she laughed yesterday in my face and told me I was going to be in jail. So they set this up. Sounds petty, but it's true.
I mean, what would be the reasoning they would do that?
Same reason she husband. She's spiteful.
At the police station, the woman does express an interest in keeping the child, though it doesn't seem to come from a place of malice.
So would DCF let me take her home?
Probably not, but
I just don't want her to have to go through no system.
absolutely not. There might be a way. He might have to come out and look at your house, or he might. So we'll figure something out.
But as far as Jessica's concerned, there's no reason why her daughter can't be with her.
You know I don't deserve to be in jail for this. I never, ever hurt my baby.
If you see her head, she hit her. This right here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
She elbowed her last night.
So that was from last night?
Oh, you can see it good now. It's swollen all right here. The bruise. She got dirt all in her nose.
I'm an RN. I can't lose my child or my license.
Jessica was a licensed practical nurse, but her license was put on probationary status.
A licensed practical nurse? She just said she was an RN. She an LPN. And I ain't gonna hold you. Just because you in a certain field don't mean you good at that field. There's so many people go into the medical field that they just go in there for a check.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be damned if I'm laying up in the hospital, her ass roll in, high as a kite. Talking about some, I'm here to assist you. Fuck no, get me out of here. I'm going home. Cause who? Now I'm questioning them for even hiring your ass. Oh, what you read?
No, I was trying to see what she was put on probation for.
Status a year prior when she failed to notify the Board of Nursing that she pled no contest to a disorderly conduct charge. But the detectives are only concerned about Jessica's current story, which seems to have a couple of significant problems.
I allowed her to take Gigi, and about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block.
Jessica's stated timeline would put this at approximately 8 p.m. However, the detectives know that she was banned from H&R Block at 11:30 in the morning.
She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight.
That would have made it, what, Tuesday night? Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Jessica says that Crystal took custody of the baby on Tuesday night, which would have been impossible given that the baby was sitting in the police department on Tuesday afternoon.
Okay. And what's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal.
But there's no one at H&R Block by the name of Crystal. The woman who brought her baby to the police station is named Anita, and she says that she only knows Jessica as a client.
Are y'all gonna let me go?
No, man. No, there is a warrant for your arrest.
I'm saying, but like...
I mean, you are under arrest.
In February 2025, Jessica Woods pled no contest to her charges and was convicted of 6 crimes against her child, including unlawful desertion and illegally placing a child for adoption. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison and 10 years of probation. According to the Palatka Police Department, her daughter has been placed in foster care.
If the woman does want her, and the woman is, I hate seeing kids having to go into foster care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I hate it for all kids to have to go into the system that, you know, there's so many kids in the system who honestly should not be there. Like, they most definitely should not be there. And they're there because of neglect from a parent who just, whether they don't want them. Now, it's different situations, unfortunately, of like a passing of a family, like a parent. That's different, you know what I'm saying? But it's the ones who are put into the foster care. You out here doing God knows whatever you want to do. You constantly having kids. Because some women, like I know. Remember, you know who I'm talking. You probably know who I'm finna talk about. But I know an individual. She has like 9 kids. Hasn't raised now single 9 of her kids. All her kids went into the system, and luckily she had family that was willing to take in the kids to help them out.
Where's the fathers at?
I have no clue. I have no clue. That most of them have different fathers, so I have no clue. That one I never even met, not now single one. But also, supposedly she sells herself. She was selling herself, and to me, that it's just.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations. Like, man, children don't deserve. Like, they're put into positions where
it's unfair to them because they didn't ask to be here, and you shouldn't have laid up and had kids. Period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, however, and it's for anyone.
And then they
you
grow
can't take
up.
care of them and got them in these toxic environments or
Boy,
on the street, whatever the case may be.
I've seen the abuse from foster care firsthand. I'm just like, whether y'all refuse to let them eat,
and it's a difference. I feel like with people because anybody can fall on hard times.
Yeah.
But you do all you can. Like my child at the end of the day comes first. You see the difference with that, regardless of the fact, opposed to someone that's just like either out here choosing to be on drugs or choosing to do that or just like not a good parent, period. Being very neglectful. Like it's definitely different. Like you see that. But yeah, this girl most definitely didn't no. I do pray that the little girl does go to a loving home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm always weary with that. Like, it's like, damn, that they are with the person that's neglecting them, the parent or whatever the case may be. And then they get put in a system that sometimes, even in those systems, they get mistreated.
True.
So I hate that, but I do pray that she does go to a loving home where she will get the attention that she needs and deserves.
True. That is true. But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments for us. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below about it, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my pocket.